What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shocking development. I never thought I'd see the day. Been waiting for it. Been waiting for the day that I'd see what I'm saying. Tyson Fury's fans, they holding his feet to the fire. They holding his feet to the fire, and I think it's very shocking. Because, for one, Tyson Fury fans was very loyal, especially during the Wilder fights. They were very bold. They came over here and talked shit, and they flew the fuck back over there comfortably. A lot of shit, but they rode with him through the whole Wilder trilogy. And I gotta be honest with you, I think it's amazing because, when you look at it, without Wilder, Fury ain't shit. I mean, I really mean that. Without the Wilder win, who have he beat? Okay, you went and fought Dillian White, which is downgrading from fight. That's a step. That's downwards. That's not upgrading. That's not. No, you went to Dillian White, and then you went even more downwards fighting Derek Chisora. You looking real bad out here in these boxing streets. And, it shows me how fucked up Americans are. This really shows me because his own fans put his foot to the fire. The American networks, boxing networks, they don't cover this. They never covered that Fury cheated. They never covered that he's popped dirty for steroids before. They don't cover. They never talk about it. America says Fury is the #1 pound for pound fighter. American YouTubers and boxing networks, they all say Tyson Fury is the #1 pound for pound fighter. They don't criticize him for fighting Derek Chisora. They never criticized that fight. Americans supported the Derek Chisora fight. Yeah, all the Americans called it. We supported it. We supported the Dillian White fight. We support everything Fatback Fury do. It's a couple of us that say he cheated. It's a couple, but most say that Fury is the best fighter on the planet. But to those that say that, I gotta once again throw this out there one more time. What was it that Fury did that made you say he was the best fighter on the planet? Was it beating Wilder? Because, like I said, the American, the networks, Wilder wasn't on nobody pound for pound list. No matter how many devastating knockouts he did, I've never in life seen no network have Wilder on the pound for pound list. This was before ever losing it. He was never on the pound for pound list. But when Fury beats Wilder, he's the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing. So I'm just explaining how Americans are and how we are. And now we want to say Usyk the #1 pound for pound fighter. As long as it ain't a black fighter. Let's just say that. As long as it ain't a black fighter. Americans are soft as shit. I'm telling you, boy, with Biden in the office, I don't know, Putin might try us. I don't know, one of these motherfuckers might try us. America, we look real weak right now. It ain't just black folks. It's all you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers just weak. We just weak as a country and as a nation. We don't speak up for our own fighters. We let motherfuckers come over here and do strange shit, put shit in their gloves, use steroids, and fly the fuck back home. So, even though Wilder hugged them, and I didn't agree with that shit, and Wilder forgave him, look, I'm all cool for forgiving. But I just believe in justice. And the kind of bank robbery that Fury pulled off and got away with, that shit is far worse than what Antonio Margarita got away with. Far worse. And yeah, I just want them exposed. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. I might want that more than the Spencer Crawford fight. Yeah, for Fatback Fury to finally get exposed. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. One day if he don't get busted and Kinahan and with all that shit and that dope, if he don't get busted for that, I just think one of these drunk old days, he gonna be drunk as shit on that moonshine, and I just think he gonna tell it on himself. I think one day we're going to catch him drunk enough, he going to go live, and he going to tell us that he put some shit in his glove in them Wilder fights. And he just didn't think he was better than Wilder. And yeah, and he going to tell us about all that dope he used. They kept waking him the fuck up every time he got knocked the fuck out and raising from the goddamn dead and shit. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Crank. When that boy was on that dope and shit, he was doing all kind of weird shit. But anyway, yeah, Tyson Fury fans have, because I don't know if y'all know this, but I just want to give you a little quick breakdown. Usyk is in negotiations with Fury, and evidently the shit done broke off. Fury has been very hard to deal with. Usyk asked for 60-40, and he says Tyson Fury can get the bigger half, 60. Fury said that ain't good enough. Fury said, he said 70-30 or nothing. Usyk came out and said, you know what, I'll take the 30, bro. Usyk got 3 of the belts, bro. The only time that Fury has proven to be a draw is with Wilder. Outside of that shit, that Derek Chisora was not a big fight. But anyway, he said, yeah, I'll take 30%. And Fury still got some more shit going on. Fury, evidently, I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Fury's scared of Usyk. I think he's scared of the unknown. I think he's scared that Usyk can make him look bad. Cause like I said, Fury ain't that good. What makes Fury good is that dope where he can bounce around the ring like no other heavyweight has ever done and never gas out. I think that's what makes him good. And I think the fact that yeah. And due to these new gloves and shit, he's punching harder than anybody in box. So it's a lot of shit. I think it's a lot of advantages he have. I think it's a lot of strange shit. But I think he's just a good fighter. I don't think he's a great fighter. Because anytime you need performance enhancement drugs, anytime you need shit in your glove, you're not a great fighter, bro. You're not confident. And one thing about Fury fans that I don't think they ever cared about the dope. I don't think they ever cared about the gloves because they wanted him to be Wilder that bad. And I just think as loyal fans, they said, well, look, bro, if you got to put some shit in your gloves, if you got to use some dope, just get us the W. But at this point, they fed up with you, bro. And you ducking Usyk. And like I said, I think you think that he going to make you look bad. Because, you know another thing? Even the second fight was suspect, but even when you look at the third Wilder fight, the second or third right hand that Fury landed, Wilder was dropped, and he never recovered. He was hurt through the whole fight. You see how many right hands and left hands he landed on Derek Chisora before they stopped the fight? Why you wasn't knocking Derek Chisora out with one punch? And that little fluke ass uppercut with Dillian White, it looked real suspect too. But anyway. Why you didn't knock Derek Chisora out in the second or third round and drop him and have him stumbling all over the so I don't know. You know, your power different with different fights. So but you know what? Before I get out this motherfucker, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. But yeah, like I said, I want you busted, Fury. I want you busted. I want the whole boxing world. If it's ever a fight I want, because I'm going to tell you, it's another fighter that I think is a dirty motherfucker. And I'm just going to go and say it. I think Pac was dirty too, bro. Yeah, when I seen that Margarita fight, bro, you looked real suspect, bro. You threw 7,846 punches, bro. Pacquiao. And when you fought Oscar De La Hoya, you threw about 6,767 punches. When you fought Ricky Hatton, you was punching harder than Mike Tyson. It's a lot of shit. When you stopped Cotto, I damn near swallowed my blood. It's a lot of shit you did, Pacquiao, that I've seen shit in movies. That shit in Transformer and all that shit with that white boy from London. It's a lot of shit I see him doing movies is way more believable than that shit you did. So, but yeah, yeah, I wish Pac was exposed to. And also, just a little note, a little food for thought. Pacquiao admitted about a couple years ago that he used to do methamphetamines. And one thing about it, you know, just like I said with Benavidez, if you're a snow pot, yeah, if you hit them amphetamines, yeah, I think you'll goddamn done. Yeah, that's what I think. But anyway, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Sugar Hill. Is that his name? Whatever. Fatback Fury is trying straight up out of Detroit. Emmanuel Stewart's nephew, and I think he's actually a good trainer. That's the only thing good I'm gonna say about you. I think you're a very good trainer, bro. But we got to be honest. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I told you Judas, and Judas hung himself after that. He killed himself. Yeah, some shit like that. Nah, you ain't went suicidal, but you look homicidal, and that's for damn sure. You look very angry, bro. You look like that sellout that never got a reward. You look like that motherfucker that sold a motherfucker out for a biscuit and he never even got a goddamn crumb. Massa wouldn't even give him a goddamn crumb. Let me tell you what Fatback Fury did to you. He used a black American trainer to defeat a black American champ. Yeah, straight up out of Detroit, he used you, bro. He used you. All that shit, how you say you taught him how to punch, it's a whole lot more shit you taught him, bro. It's a lot of shit you taught him. And once he got his W's, we see he's not training with you, bro. I saw the interview. You look very angry. Every time they brought up Fatback Fury, you wanted to go to the next question. You basically admitted that you haven't been training him. Now you got Lawrence Okoli, which is another UK fighter. Do you got any American fighters you train, bro? I don't know what's the obsession with black trainers wanting to go overseas and find talent over there. But America is pretty goddamn big. It's a lot of goddamn talent over here, bro. It's a lot of people that think Fatback Fury fairly won that fight and you a great trainer. I think you're a great trainer. I just don't think he fairly won. But anyway, you the Judas. You the motherfucker. It was some shit you was in. And another thing, I want to know how much them checks was. I don't think Fatback Fury done gave y'all your money either, bro. Cause you look broke as shit. Don't look like you earned a lot of money in them trilogies. I don't know, bro. It looked like Fury kind of threw you to the wayside. I don't know. Sure, he might tell it one day. He might tell it. But either way it go, bro, you got played. And just like the simp you are, you were supposed to get played. Because you played yourself out of your position, pimping. So, yeah, this is 903 The Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.